They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible.
And when God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer.
No girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life.
Travis Hunter just had his world turned upside down, and not in a small way. Word is, he discovered that his wife, Leanna Lenny, hasn't exactly been faithful. And this time, the rumor mill says he caught her with one of his own Jaguars teammates. The betrayal cuts deep, and from the looks of it, he's struggling to keep it together. It's becoming painfully clear why so many voices, from his family to his closest mentors, warned him against marrying Leanna. But the drama doesn't stop there. Reports now claim she's gearing up to file for divorce, barely 2 months after their wedding. The kicker? Travis never signed a pre-NUP. Now the real questions are swirling. Was he truly blindsided by who Leanna really is? Did she walk down the aisle with love in her heart, or was it all about the paycheck? And somewhere in the middle of it all, there's that cold, cutting line floating around. He wasn't my type.
Wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zone because I didn't like. He was like, "In my friend zone?" I was like, "Yes."
Travis Hunter spent years standing in the line of fire for his wife, Leanna Lenny, shutting down rumors, brushing off criticism, and defending her from every bit of online hate that came her way. But now, in a twist he never saw coming, it looks like all those voices he ignored may have been right from the start. So, what actually happened? How did Travis discover the alleged betrayal? According to reports, it all started with a gut punch. He woke up to Instagram DMIs showing photos of Leanna in bed with another man. Stunned, he confronted her, and that's when things went from tense to explosive. The quiet conversation he might have hoped for spiraled into raised voices, tears, and sharp accusations flying both ways. Within minutes, their supposed honeymoon phase shattered, and Travis was tossing clothes into a bag and checking into a hotel, trying to figure out his next move. He didn't go live, post a rant, or put out some dramatic statement. Instead, he let one haunting Instagram story do the talking. Life really ain't all it's cracked up to be. It disappeared almost as quickly as it went up, but not before people caught it and word spread fast that divorce might be on the horizon. Here's where it gets even more brutal. Instead of rallying behind Travis with sympathy, fans largely responded with a cold, "We told you so." And the thing is, they kind of had months before this blew up. The warning signs were all over social media. People were already predicting that the moment Travis secured a big NFL contract, Leanna would take the money and run. Some even gave the marriage a timeline just a few years before she'd file for divorce. Looking back, maybe the red flags were waving in plain sight. One resurfaced clip from their wedding reception says a lot. Travis leans in for a kiss, but Leanna turns away, dodging him with a look that spoke volumes. It was supposed to be the happiest day of their lives. But for anyone paying attention, that moment was the crack in the glass. Right after Travis went all out to surprise Leanna with a brand new luxury car decked out with white balloons. The works you'd expect at least a flicker of excitement, a smile, a hug, something. But instead, Leanna's reaction was flat, bored, even. For many fans watching, that moment hit like a warning bell. If she wasn't impressed by something that extravagant, it probably wouldn't take much for her to look elsewhere. And then came the avalanche. Old photos and videos began resurfacing, each one chipping away at the image Travis thought he knew of his wife. The first to blow up online was a screen recording from a sneaky link, a private chat with Leanna dated back to 2020. For context, she and Travis had already been together since 2019. The messages weren't over-the-top explicit, but one line had fans' jaws dropping. "Let me wife you." At first, it might have sounded like harmless banter, but paired with everything else coming out, it suddenly felt like a breadcrumb to something much bigger. But that was just the start. Next came a video of Leanna at a party, twerking on a guy while he grabbed her in a way that left little to the imagination. The clip went viral, and the man in the video, whose identity is still unknown, started selling merch plastered with screenshots from that moment. It was humiliating. And to make matters worse, that footage was from 3 years ago. Well, into her relationship with Travis. The backlash hit so hard that Travis ended up disabling his Instagram just to protect his own sanity. Then, like clockwork, another clip surfaced, this time from a rap music video where Liana played the love interest. Nothing unusual there, until you heard the lyrics. They were explicit, X-rated, and to fans, it almost sounded like they were written about her. The rapper? A guy going by Naughty Slim with a $sign in his name. That detail didn't go unnoticed, especially when people remembered Liana has a $sign tattoo on her finger. Rumor has it she got it after being involved with him. From there, the internet went into full detective mode. Reddit threads started digging up anything and everything tied to Liana's past. One user found an alternate account under her name and photo, no posts yet, but suspicious enough to get tongues wagging. Then came another bombshell, a video allegedly showing Liana in bed with a man who was definitely not Travis. In the same clip, she's cooking and cleaning for him like they were living together. And according to the whispers, this wasn't ancient history, it supposedly happened while she and Travis were already in a relationship.
Same text too.
A eater.
Ain't no way. That's that same text. Yeah, my boy in that work. Ain't no way.
When the first cheating rumors surfaced, Travis didn't hesitate to defend Liana. He hopped on IG Live, passionately telling everyone she was free to live her life. He dismissed the warnings as baseless gossip and told people to mind their business. Now, those same voices are hitting back with a cold. We told you so.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. Me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting.
But then Travis dropped a line that made everyone's eyebrows shoot up. He was going to marry Liana without a prenup because he loved and trusted her. That's when people realized he was in too deep. On the surface, their story looked perfect. Teenage sweethearts. Years of dating, Liana cheering him on through every career milestone, while Travis showered her with love and money. A romantic proposal. A wedding. Even whispers that a baby might be on the way. But a closer look told a different story. According to the couple's own retelling, Travis first slid into Liana's DMs on Instagram, only to be curved for 2 months. When she finally agreed to meet, she made it clear she just wanted to be friends. It took several more months before they actually became a couple.
The story started, the love story.
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But
a lot
like,
together.
Yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
like,
wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
D-Wade,
Like,
he's
boy,
a
I don't
fun.
care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's
texted me
ignoring
back.
you.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she
Yeah,
like, I don't care about it. And like, she still don't even know why she talked to me.
Seemed like she keeps you grounded.
So what changed? Why did Liana suddenly decide Travis was worth more than just friendship after months of keeping him in the friend zone? The internet has plenty of theories, but one in particular set fans on fire. The claim that she only agreed to date him after her brother clued her in on who he was and how much money he'd be making. She had supposedly said he wasn't her type, until the $signs came into focus. From that point on, nearly every comment about their relationship carried the same suspicion. Liana was only in it for the money, and she'd walk away the second she got what she wanted. The moment that really fueled those suspicions came just 1 month after the wedding, when Liana posted a video of herself sobbing uncontrollably on Instagram. She layered it with a voiceover hinting at hard times, painting a picture of emotional turmoil, but too many fans, it felt like the cracks were already showing.
And when God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know he's going to make you great by how you suffer. The greater the glory, the more intense the story. Because you can't get this all out of a book.
According to Liana, that tear-filled video was nothing recent. She claimed it was recorded back in December and that she doesn't even recognize that girl anymore. But fans weren't buying it. To them, the post felt calculated. A sympathy play designed to paint her as unhappy in the marriage so that, if she did file for divorce, it wouldn't look like a money grab. And the suspicion didn't come from nowhere. Over the years, Liana has had plenty of moments that made people question whether she ever truly wanted to be with Travis in the first place. She's even been caught on video admitting that he was never her type until he started spoiling her with gifts and money. That's when, conveniently, she fell for him.
I shot myself on Instagram and she dubbed me.
I didn't duck. I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type.
I wasn't her type.
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. He was friend zoned because I didn't like. He was like, "Am I friend zoned?" I was like, "Yes."
That might not sound too damning at first, but it adds a lot of weight to why she apparently felt no guilt about getting involved with one of Travis's own Jaguars teammates. Even worse, Liana hasn't exactly hidden how uninterested she seems in spending time with him. She's openly admitted to making Travis drive her to parties, then leaving him, waiting outside in the car while she partied inside. If this was the deep, passionate love she claimed it was, why not party with him? And that's just one example. There have been countless moments caught on camera where Liana looked visibly annoyed or detached during big milestones in Travis's life, the one that still sticks with fans. She was the very last person to stand up during his Heisman ceremony, a moment that should have been overflowing with pride and excitement. Yet she looked like she couldn't be bothered. It was like she didn't even want to be there, and despite her carefully worded Instagram post claiming otherwise, fans couldn't shake the feeling that Liana wasn't genuinely happy for Travis. That unease has now morphed into bigger, sharper questions. Was her distant body language because she was already seeing someone else behind his back? And here's where things take a turn that has everyone talking. Those long-standing rumors about Liana being in it for the money. Well, it's starting to look like she may have gotten exactly what she wanted. Sources say Travis never signed a prenup before marrying her, which means that even after allegedly catching her cheating, his hands are tied. A divorce could hand her at least half of everything he's earned. Years of sweat, grind, and career-defining moments gone in a heartbeat. The worst part, this wasn't a blindside. People warned him over and over, including his mentor, Deion Sanders. In a Resurfaced 2022 clip, Deion cautioned him to think twice before marrying without protecting his assets, reminding him of other players who made the same mistake and paid the price.
He just ain't said I do yet, but he did.
I've been said that.
I think he done got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet. I
He
like
knows.
it.
Cause I'm gonna do your prenup for you. It's gonna be about this thick. And this is gonna be the cover of it. The little engine that could.
No, for real.
But it wasn't just Deion sounding the alarm. After Travis and Liana got engaged, his comment sections were flooded with warnings from fans telling him not to walk down the aisle without a prenup. Now that everything's blown up, those same fans are coming back to remind him loudly that they tried to save him from this exact situation. As one put it bluntly, Travis's football IQ doesn't match his street smarts. That's on him. He was told numerous times. And that's the part that stings. Travis comes across as a genuinely good guy, but a lot of people say they can't feel sorry for him now. He chose her, ignored every red flag, and now has to learn the hard way. To make things even messier, rumors are swirling that Liana might be pregnant. If that's true, the situation gets a whole lot darker. Because if Travis doesn't take action, he could end up living with the pain of his wife's betrayal and raising another man's child. The pressure is suffocating. And with the world watching, Travis Hunter might be standing at the edge of the biggest decision of his life.